Hello again, YouTube. Bugs here, and today we are back in Flight Simulator X. It's me and Jeff, and today we're going to be doing our next training, which is point A to point B flying. Hopefully this time there won't be any weird audio problems where I'll just go into mono all of a sudden. I'm using Reaper to record my voice. So we're hopefully not going to come across that problem at all. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. And how you doing? How you doing, Jeff?
Doing all right. I'm going to say hello to everybody on YouTube. And yes, we are going to be doing from point A to point B flying today. Last time we saw Bugs get the landings down, all that good stuff. Today we're actually going to learn a little bit about navigation. So I may even let him play with the autopilot. We'll see.
Ooh.
So you can go ahead and fire her up.
Alrighty. So let's do master on. Mixture in. Turn the key.
Correct.
Avionics
There we go.
on. Oh, avionics were already on.
Yeah. That's all right. But yeah, you had that right.
On, beacon on. Nav on. I think we're good.
All right. Let the things catch up. Yeah, even my end is running a little slow too. We're both uploading video.
Yeah, we're both uploading, and it's taking a toll.
Yeah, I'm not
Bandwidth.
liking that so much.
No. Only if you YouTubers knew what we went through.
I know. We could go through a lot for it.
Alrighty. So,
Nearest.
where are we, by the way?
HWD, KHWD. Where are we?
Yeah, are we in Livermore?
Yeah, we're in Livermore.
Oh, okay. All right.
And we're
where are
going
we
to fly
flying
a
to?
Hayward Executive.
Hayward, okay.
You know where
Wow.
Hayward is?
Yeah.
All right. Yep. So it's a 14-mile trip, not too long. Actually, I'm going to teach you how to use the GPS a little bit. So hit Shift 3, bring your GPS up.
Right. I could probably, I can make this smaller with my mouse.
Yeah, even smaller. You can resize them.
Yeah. Once my mouse wants to respond here. There we go.
Okay.
It does that stupid thing every now and then where it decides that it's too far away from the computer.
Right.
Because it's, you know, electronics are awesome.
Yep. All right. So you got the GPS up.
Yeah, I do.
Okay. You see the direct button? It's underneath the range. It's got a D with a arrow through it.
Oh,
It's on the right side.
With an arrow to it. Oh, yes.
Going through it. Yeah. There you go.
Okay.
And I already have Hayward Executive already loaded up. You see that? Or is it nothing
No.
in yours?
No, I don't see
All right.
anything.
Okay. So you see where it says push cursor? The big one down there, bottom right.
Yes.
Okay. The first set of arrows, I want you to click that once, the plus.
Okay.
Okay. Now type in with your keyboard KHWD. Kilo WD. K. So Kilo. Yep. Kilo Hotel Whiskey Delta. And then
Yep.
hit enter. The ENT. That's. You see the ENT on the right?
Yeah.
Yep. Hit that. And then hit it again because we want to activate it. Yep. Hit it again. Activate. There you go. Now see that little
Alrighty.
magenta line that's been drawn to it?
Yep.
If you now on the range, on the top right range button, if you hit, you can zoom in and out of it with a minus and plus key.
Right.
So that's how we know where we're going. But you see the distance to track will be 247. So
Yep.
on our heading bug, we can go ahead and just put 247, which is going to be a little about right over in about right over here.
Alrighty.
Something right there, right? So we know which direction we're going to fly. And also, if you know notice where your altimeter is.
Yes.
Okay. To the right of that, you see the cross.
Yeah.
Okay. See how I'm moving that back and forth?
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Above it, you see the nav and GPS.
Uh-huh.
Navigation is what we would use if we're going to fly VORs, which you're going to learn how to do. But GPS, boom, is going to show us the GPS line. So when we get up in the air, you can actually follow this thing. See how that thing goes left, and it also goes right. It'll show you how far left and right you are from course.
Oh, okay, cool.
So we'll get into that. But all right, let's go ahead and taxi this bird out. Let's get going.
All right, do you have control, or do I? You
I
do.
currently
You
have control. Yep.
All right, I have control.
All right, first things first, let's try to see if the brakes work. Let me release the parking brake. All right. Yeah, I see brakes popping up. So go ahead and go forward, hit brakes.
All right, forward.
Yep. Okay, you got brakes?
It pops up for like a second, and then it goes away.
Yeah. Okay, let me try and see what mine's doing. Whoa, hello.
Yeah, I'm not touching anything.
Okay. Now see if you have brakes again.
Nope.
None, right?
None.
That is so weird. I don't get that. What now?
Yeah, as soon as you take control of brakes, I lose mine.
Let's try transferring control again.
All right.
All right. Send it back to you. I'm not going to touch the brakes this time.
Nope.
That is just stupid.
All right, well, we can figure that out later.
Yeah, let's go ahead and tack down to the runway. 7 left. Winds should be kind of the same they were before. Now they're at 157 at 10. So yeah, we'll still take off on 7 left, but it'll be a little different. We can make a right up here. There you go. Set our instruments. Looks like we're good. There we go. Oh,
I'm sorry. Am I moving your GPS as well?
no, it's fine.
Okay. Yeah, I was just moving my GPS. Get out of my field of view there.
Oh, you don't have to have it up. You can put it away.
That's all right. I mean, I got it to a spot now where it's good.
Okay.
It's all good. All right, so we're going to go up here, take a right.
Yep, take a right. And we're going to go ahead and assume that we're going to be cleared to take off. So we'll go landing light, strobe. I don't need nav lights during the day.
You want me to turn those on? You got it.
Actually, I can get them for you.
Oh, my airplane texture's loaded, by the way. It's not a matte black jet or plane anymore.
I think it might just be something to do with us uploading video right now.
Yeah, it's just, you know,
down.
yeah. Trying to do too much at once.
Exactly.
Alright, so is this a good taxi speed?
Yeah, this is a great taxi speed.
Alright.
Right now, here, slow down, slow down. I got us. Okay, let's go to the right, onto that pad over there. The run-up pad.
This one?
Yep. And then I want you to spin that airplane all the way around into the wind. The wind is 157 at 10. So we want to turn all the way to 150. There you go. And you, oop. South. Turn left a little more to 150.
Oh, I'm sorry, 150.
Yeah, 150. It's all right. All right, that's good. Now set the parking brake by hitting control period.
Control period, alrighty.
Okay, brakes are set. Now what I want you to do is rev the engine up to about 1800 RPM. Okay, and over there on the left key, you're gonna turn it to the L and wait for and watch the 50 drop on the RPM, and then turn it back to both.
Okay. L.
Yep, there it is. Back to both.
All right.
Okay, and then do the right one. There it is. Okay, back to both. You hear that? You hear that 50 drop? That's how we know both magnetos are working on the airplane. So now at this point, we want to check our all of our instruments, and they're all in green. Vacuum, your amp, your oil pressure, and temperature. So if everything's in green, we're good to go.
Yep, everything looks good.
Alrighty. So you can throttle back. Now what we would do now is we check our instruments. So looking at our direction, our heading indicator that's showing us at 155 or so. If you look up on the compass right there on the dash, you can see it's about 155. See that?
Right.
And the compass is always going to be going opposite direction of how the car spins on the heading indicator.
Oh, okay.
See how the heading indicator, like, it's always going to be kind of backwards from it. So, like, see how 155 is for the indicator,
yeah.
But on the compass it shows to the left.
Okay, yeah, that's what was messing me up last time, because I was looking at the dash and you were saying go to the right, and I was like, it looks like it's to the left. So, all right.
Yeah, remember that the compass is a little off, is backwards.
Yeah. Okay.
It's okay. We're good. Okay, let's go ahead and taxi over to the runway. Release brakes.
I released my brakes. You released your brakes? Are you on the brakes?
I'm not on the brakes.
Oh, there we go. For some reason it wasn't going.
Yeah, this guy give it a little bit of gas. Alright, so we can go ahead and line up on the runway. So we would call Livermore Tower, Cessna November 9532 kilo, ready to go, runway 7 left. And they'd say 9532 kilo, clear for takeoff, runway 7 left. And we're going to be going a south departure, approved. We'd say clear for takeoff, runway 7 left, 32 kilo. All right. So you've got it from here. Go ahead and let's get us in the air.
Alrighty.
And I'll call V1. V1, rotate. There we go. Positive rate. That nose on the horizon, door 8 knots. Whoa, hello.
Whoa. It is wanting to go that way.
Way off center line.
What the heck is that?
Yeah, we had a direct crosswind on takeoff.
Jeez, that's a bit nuts. It's still pushing me.
Yeah, you need to turn into the wind. There you go. Keep her on the horizon at 80 knots. There you go. And now we can start our right turn once we cross 1,000 feet. And we're going to turn to heading 247, which I already have marked on the heading bug for you.
Alrighty.
Really good. And we'll climb to 3,000 feet. Yeah, the wind's a little bit different now.
Yeah. It's a bit different today.
Yep, looking good. Got the 80 knots. We can go ahead and accelerate to 90 knots. Do trim it for that. Very nice. Coming up on our 247. There you go. go. I see the highway. The airport on our right. Okay. How are the textures? Way better?
Yeah, everything's looking pretty good. Is that snow? Or is that water?
No, we're at on our left.
To the left, yeah. I think it's water.
Oh, that's water over there.
I don't know why there's water over there.
Oh no, you're talking about it off in the distance?
No, just to the left, like right under us.
Oh.
Like on the other side of that freeway, you see it?
Oh, it's water. It's just the sun hitting it.
Odd. Well, I don't understand why there's water there. Like in real life, I don't believe there's water there. But then again, I'm not totally 100% sure where this airport's at. In the city. Yeah, probably. Very possible.
Alright. Currently we are tracking 251 and we want 247, so a little more to the left, but we're fine. 13 miles out. Once we get to be about 10 miles, I just wanted to get over these mountains. Once we cross over these mountains, we'll start our descent down to 1,500 feet.
Right.
So as of for now, we're going to climb to 3,000. Doing well. Look at that. We're at 90 knots. Looking good. And normally, in real life, we would turn off our landing light, but we're not going to in this, only because we are going to be operating close to Bravo airspace. So it's just for in Bravo airspace. So we're going to be kind of not worrying about that, since there's no other airplanes around. Really, what's in the sky? Now you see that little needle that I showed you earlier? You see how it's pointing to the right a little bit?
Yeah.
That's telling us you need to go to the right a little bit more. And then once that needle gets to the center, then you can turn back on that regular heading again, and we'll be heading right for it. Looking good so far.
Probably decrease engine, right?
Yep, you're good. Not a problem. Go ahead and descend back down to 3,000. I changed the altimeter on us. I tried setting that before, but it wouldn't let me. It kept knocking it back. And we always want to make sure our correct altimeter setting before we head out, but it's alright. We're doing fine. Yeah, so the plan of action here is to get you familiar with flying to another airport, and then when we come back to Livermore, we're going to get you to do your solo.
Oh.
So when we come, so we'll do a touch and go here at this airport. We're not going to land here full stop.
Alrighty.
We'll do a touch and go, and then we'll head back to Livermore, and we'll do some touch and goes, and then we'll do your solo, where I'm not technically with you.
You're a ghost.
And I won't be. I'll be in the tower view the whole time.
Alrighty.
But knowing that you're recording, I'll be able to judge it from your view.
Yeah.
So don't try any shortcuts.
What, like autopilot and all that?
Yeah. All right, we're about 7 miles now. Let's start our descent down to 1,500 feet. And what I want you to do is go ahead and make our left turn to 247.
All right.
Back to that heading bug. We're going to intercept this at about a 45-degree angle to the airport, so we can join the pattern. To join a pattern at an airport, you always join it 45 degrees to the downwind.
All right.
So that's what we're essentially doing here. Winds are 073, so right down that old other runway we took off of. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to set our general wind direction on the heading bug, so that'll might help us. See, I'm moving the heading bug so I can show you. You can use that so you know where the wind is coming from.
Okay, so you want me to reposition?
I've got the airport in sight. Do you have it in sight out there?
No.
The airport is right off our nose.
Yep, I see it.
Yep. And you see that runway that goes off towards the bay there on the right? It's kind of at a slant.
No, I do not see that.
It's about like a 30 kind of heading. We want to descend down to 1,500 feet. So you can pull that power out a little bit. You go ahead and pull it back to 15 RPM. So now you're seeing all the same roads I'm seeing. Now you can see all the highways and roads now, right?
Yeah.
So you see that main highway we're going to be coming across into the right. We have that interchange. We're going to fly over this highway, and we're going to fly over that interchange, and we're going to head down a little further and make our left. That way, because now we're visually planning out our approach to that airport. You see how it works?
Yeah.
So we'll get a little closer. Actually, not this one. And you see how we're coming up on this highway, and then there's another one, and then there's the space into the next one.
Yeah.
We'll go to the third one.
Okay, the straighter one.
Yeah, that one will be a lot closer to the airport. You should have the airport and runway in sight by now.
I have I think I see the runway. Yeah.
Yeah, that big long guy is the runway. And the one on the left is a big displaced threshold with the yellow chevrons on it. But we're going to be landing into the wind, so we're going to be going the opposite direction of that one.
So you want me to follow this?
Keep flying this. Yeah, this road's fine. Let's get down to about 1,200 feet. And we're looking like we're starting to parallel it pretty good. We can turn right a little more. It's not too much. About right there, so yep. And you see that little town out here, like all these little buildings that are popping up?
Yeah.
We're going to fly towards that, and then we're going to turn left to make our base here in a second. I'll let you know when. So we're almost to that, to the threshold, so we can go 10-degree flap. And pull the power back a little bit. Now we can turn left to our base leg. We're just going to be doing a little longer base here. Because we are 2 miles from the airport. I didn't want you to do a real tight approach here because you're not familiar with the airport yet. Okay,
yeah.
Square it up a little bit. Square up our approach. There you go. Just like that. Our base. Remember, nice and easy.
Yeah, yeah.
You can give a little more power. We don't want to be at our 70 knots yet. We want to maintain about 80. So we're on a base now to that runway. You can go ahead and add in a 20-degree flap. Do you have that runway in sight yet?
Yep. It's to the left, right?
Yep. We want the big one.
Yep. I do believe I see it.
Yeah. Just keep an eye on our altitude and remember give power for altitude. We don't want to get too low.
Oh yeah.
See now, since I gave you that tweaked modified file, you see how much smaller those white lights are?
Yeah.
They're not big and bright anymore. They're a lot closer to more like real life. So now we want to fly those lights, and those lights we want red over white. Remember, white on white were too high?
Yeah.
So we can go ahead and turn final now. Now you got the runway in sight. And we'll pull that power out a little bit, add our last 30-degree of flap. There you go. And the reason why we're still high, even though that runway looks a little closer than it is is because we have a displaced threshold. We're not allowed to land on that runway until after those piano keys. All those arrows we're not allowed to land on, okay?
Oh, okay.
So keep that in mind. Act like that's just terrain. Like we can't land there.
All right.
So keep your eye on the normal markers and all that good stuff. And remember, pitch for airspeed and power for altitude. Right on the glide slope. See how much more realistic these lights look?
Yeah, yeah.
They're not like bright and cartoony. All right, looking really good. Very nice use of the displaced threshold. The reason why we have a displaced threshold there is because there's a taxiway that runs along there, and you wouldn't want that to be in the way of anybody else. There you go. Around out to our flare. Oh, nice, man. Nice, nice, nice. All right, yep. Flaps up, full power. Now I'm going to set our direction heading back to Livermore. Remember that 89? Same, everything's all the same.
Yep.
All right, so now I'm going to fly, once we get to 1,000 feet, heading to 067. So about 070. Once we get to 1,000 feet.
All right.
Very nice approach and very nice landing. You saw we were on the glide slope that entire time.
Yeah. I thought the lights were like not working for a second. I was like, damn, they're not changing.
Nope. We were you were just that close to the glide slope. We were right on the top of it. And then once we got on it, we nailed it. We were right on red over white. Doesn't get any better than that.
Awesome.
And not to mention it was a good landing.
Yeah.
Not too bad. I'm pretty happy with your landings. Your landings are really good, actually.
Sweet. Yeah, that's
not bad at all.
Once I nailed turning, that was the only thing I was worried about was landings, but I think I got it. All right, so you got to head towards that heading bug, right?
Yeah, yeah. Yep, because now we're going to be going directly into the wind. There you go. Very nice. And remember, we have that GPS needle. I already set us back to Livermore for you.
Alrighty.
So you can always use that if you need any reference of where the magenta line is painted towards the airport.
So if it's off to the left, I need to turn to the left?
Correct.
Okay.
And you kind of intercept it. So you fly left until it gets to the center. And when it gets to the center, then you turn on the heading. Because we're pretty far left of it. And a good intercept heading is about 10 degrees or so. So that's good about right there. So yeah, fly 060 to it. Yeah, there you go. So we'll wait for that needle to swing over to the middle, and then we'll turn on to it.
Right, okay.
Make sense?
Yeah.
Because we're drawing that imaginary line from us to the airport. What GPS does, it allows us to fly curvature of the Earth at higher altitudes.
Oh, okay.
With VOR navigation, we go from point to point to point, which is a little less convenient, but it's just the way it's been done, still is today by commercial airliners. Yeah, see how much more appealing these mountains are now?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Actually looks like California.
Yeah, it's not so deserty.
Right.
There's actually some green to it. Alrighty.
Getting closer to it. I've already got the airport in sight.
Do you?
But that's only because I know where it's at.
Oh, I think I see the red light.
You probably see the red. Yeah, you probably see the red light.
Straight in front of us, right?
Off our nose, way out there to the right. You see the two buildings popped up out there? Two hangars?
I believe so.
Yep. See how we're getting closer to that line, so watch what that needle does. We want to keep flying the setting until we swing into it. Now what we're going to be doing here is we're not going to be doing a pattern approach into landing. We're going to be doing a straight in approach to runway 7. So if a controller were to be like make left traffic or right traffic, they're telling you to do a pattern, right? Like we've been flying in pattern.
Yeah.
A rectangular racetrack pattern.
Yeah.
We're going to be doing a straight in approach. We're just going to be flying straight into the runway since we're already on the heading.
Okay.
Because we're landing on runway 7, and the winds were out of 070. They might have changed a little bit. Yeah, they're about 080 now. So we'll have about a 10. Yeah, you see those red lights. So what we want to do to do a straight in approach, okay, you know how we normally do our pattern and we fly in on those. What we do on a straight in is we'll fly towards the runway until we get white on white, and then we'll descend from there down onto it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the way these VASI and PAPI lights work is they don't just turn on. They're not lights just turn on. In real life, they're a light on a 3-degree slope. It's a 3-degree mirror upward slope.
Right.
So you're just flying into what you're seeing down in the mirror. Okay. So you can fly the lights far, far away.
Right. Okay.
So if you see that they're all white now, aren't they?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah. Now we can start our descent down. So you pull out power at about 2,200 RPM. And we start push that nose over and descend. And instead of descending to a coordinate altitude, we're just going to descend to the lights. Okay. To the color of the lights. We want those 2 red, 2 white all the way down. And I'll tell you when we're going to add our 10-degree flaps in, 20-degree in. Because it's based off a distance more than anything. Currently right now, I'll just let you know we're 5 miles from the airport.
All right. Oh, shut up, you flying tips. I forgot to turn those off.
All right, now go ahead and fly a little left. Try to line up on that runway.
Alrighty.
While we descend. And you pull power out to about 1,500 RPM now. Just to get us down a little faster. Without gaining too much airspeed. There you go. You can go ahead and dump in 10-degree flaps. It'll help us with this descent. There you go. See how it's like hitting the brakes, but allows your nose to drop down a little bit more?
Yeah.
What happens when you put flaps in is you get better visibility over the nose. That's what flaps do. They give you better visibility over the nose. They create drag and lift at the same time. So go ahead and start pitching for 80 knots. And try to fly these lights. There you go.
We want to do 20% flaps?
Yeah, you can go to 20 now. That'll help you out a little bit. See how it allows you to descend without picking up too much airspeed.
Right.
Keep pitching for 80 right now. We're 2 miles to the airport. When we get about a mile to the airport, we'll do final and final. I just want you to try to get these lights. There we go. Now we got the lights, so we can go final on final. So go 30-degree flap, pitch for 70, and remember, use our power for our altitude lights. And I already know we're going to need power. I can already see us dropping. There you go. You're all right. And don't worry, because some of these glide slopes aren't very accurate in some of these default airports.
Right.
It's no big deal. Man, come on. Fucking thing all choppy on me. There you go. Wow, I'm getting like 3 frames per second now. I think Fraps screwed up.
Oh, really?
Yep, I think I'm out of room probably.
You want me to taxi in?
Yeah, I cut off recording for right now. Yeah, go ahead and taxi in. Wonder why it's doing that. I'm not out of room on the disc. You're fine. Keep on taxiing. Yeah, I didn't even get to see how your landing was because I was getting 3 frames per second.
Well, I got it, so.
Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and taxi forward to the ramp. Just go over to the ramp and shut down like normal.
Alright.
We'll work on getting this, see what happened here in Fraps. It's 104 gigabytes. I have 212 gigabytes free. I'll try.
It's weird that it.
I'm just gonna try re-recording, see what happens.
Yeah.
It's alright. I know you don't have brakes.
Yeah, I'm trying to do the best I can without brakes.
Which is so dumb that it does that. Like robs the brakes.
Alright, let's shut it down.
It instantly bogs down. There it went. It's like down to 3 frames per second instantly. It just won't. I think it needs to have more buffered or whatever.
Yeah.
Or allow for a better buffer. Which is alright. That's stupid.
So you want to go ahead and
download and just start deleting shit. That's what I need to do.
Yeah. You want to go ahead and wrap it up there then?
Yeah, I wanted to do the solo, but we can do that as a separate video, I guess.
Yep. All right. Well, hope you guys enjoyed another lesson, and as you can tell, we're gonna do another video, which is gonna be a solo. I hope you guys enjoy these videos. I don't really know if you guys like these yet. So you better, because we're gonna have a ton, because I'm enjoying this game. So, all right. Well, I'll catch you guys next time.